Have you ever applied for a job that you really wanted but you just didn't get a job interview for? I think it's happened to all of us, and recently it happened to me. This is what went down. A company called solarserviceguys in Brisbane advertised for a social media content creator and marketer on the Seek website.
Wow, I really wanted this job and I felt I was qualified for it, so I filled in the application form and sent it off.
But the phone never rang. After a week or so, I called the company and politely asked about my application. I was told the person handling the job application, I won't use his real name of course, so let's call him Frank Burns, was not at his desk but he would call me back soon. He didn't. A couple of days later I got a message on Seek and it said that your application was unlikely to proceed. I can honestly say I was disappointed. But was I really qualified for the job? Well, I am a social media content creator. There's my YouTube channel, there's my Instagram account. I write, shoot and edit all of my own original material. Yeah, of course, a lot of people make content for those platforms. But I've also got a degree in film and I've written and produced some TV shows. I've written and directed several award-winning short films which have won awards at film festivals in Brisbane, Bondi, the Gold Coast and New York City. Oh, and Steubenville.
Steubenville?
I've also written and directed a sci-fi movie about the last person on Earth. Coming soon.
I make my own corporate videos.
I have my own gear and I can still pre-program a VCR. But apparently none of that was good enough to get me an interview. Look, I fully understand that sometimes we don't always get what we want. You win some, you lose some. However, my disappointment now turned to curiosity. Why didn't I get an interview? Was there something amiss in my application? Maybe I hadn't filled in something correctly. So I called the company again, politely of course. Surely Frank Burns could spare a minute or two to tell me why I didn't get an interview. Did I stuff up my application somehow? It would have been nice to know. I got the same answer. He wasn't at his desk, but he would call me back.
He didn't call me back.
A few more calls over the next few weeks also went unanswered. My disappointment, which had progressed to curiosity, was now turning to a determination to find out why I didn't get an interview.
I had, after all, gone to the trouble of applying for the job.
So I called again and got the same result. He wasn't at his desk, but he would call me back.
And he didn't.
So I tried again, and this time I was told that Frank Burns would email me. Okay, wow, this is different. An email. Maybe he'd finally found the on switch, and I was going to get something, anything, from him. Days and days passed, but no email arrived. And this is what really peeved me. I was being treated like I didn't exist, like I didn't matter. Okay, maybe I don't to them because I was just an applicant.
So I tried one more time, one final throw of the dice.
Hello, Solar Service Guys.
No, I just wanted to find out if was available just to talk about my job application, please.
He isn't available. He has. Just give me a second. I'm going to pop you on hold. Hi, Robert. My name's. How can I help you today?
So I've been trying to call just about my application.
Yeah, I'm not in the office today, but I do know that position has been filled.
Yes, I do know it's been filled. I found out that quite a long time ago. I have been calling just to find out if I could talk to him about the application just because I felt I was so qualified for it. I was just curious to know why I didn't even get an interview. And but I've been told he'd call me back, he'll call me back, he'll call me back, and he never does.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I do know we did have over 200 applicants for that position. Obviously, we didn't work our way through all 200 applications, so that may have been the reason for it. I know it sounds bad, but he may not have seen your application because I think he said when we were going through the process, he's like, I've been through 75 applications and I just can't anymore, and we found somebody that fit the role.
Right, okay, because I was just wondering why he never did call me back, so I just thought it might have been nice to get a phone call, and then I was told he was going to email me and I never got anything. I am a digital content creator. I'm an award-winning filmmaker with international awards and I never even got an interview. So, I mean, if he didn't even get to all of the applications, that means I didn't even have a chance. And thank you.
Thanks, bye.
So, Solar Service Guys, you received over 200 applications for the job you advertised. Well done. You read only 75 of those applications, and you threw away over 125 of those job applications. That's not cool.